All right, folks, welcome back to another market update. This one is for the month that we just passed, April 2023. I'm Tom Moore with Remax. And for those first tuning in, basically how this works is we go through the first one, which is Bedford slow, kind of explaining what data we're looking at. And then you'll be able to see down in the, the bar there, you'll be able to skip to the neighborhood that is of interest to you, whether you're buying or selling in that area, or want to track the data. So yeah, let's head into it. And again, today is May the 5th. So again, first up, we have the map of the area that we're pulling the data from. I get this from the NSAR, Nova Scotia Association of Realtors, every month, and put it on here for you guys to essentially take a look at. Okay, so first line, I guess, is going to be the total sales and days on market. So you'll see four numbers there. The first two are the total sales. 22 is from February, while 43 is from April. And then the days on market, which is 9 from February and 11 from April. Days on market is on average how long a house is sitting. Again, the shortest being 4, maybe 5 days. That usually means things are incredibly hot in that area or at that price range. And obviously the longer something sits on, it tends to be more of a buyer's opportunity in that area. However, we're really starting to see some changes here as we push into spring, particularly halfway through April. We started to see a lot of activity at the lower price ranges, kind of below 500, 450. And that usually is how it works, because obviously there's less people kind of shopping at that higher end and more people shopping in the lower ends. Okay, next line is showings per listing and new listing. Again, showings per listing, we have 8.6 in the month of March and 8 in the month of April. So that's about how many people or families or individuals are going through that house before it actually sells. This can really vary, but usually, obviously, the more people we see, the higher of a seller's market it is. So the more showings you're getting on a listing, the more people are interested. Chances are there is a chance for multiple offers in that scenario. New listings, pretty self-explanatory. 46 in March and 60 in April. And we'll see this kind of continue to rise probably into June, July, maybe August. Probably not August. Sale price to list price percentage. First number is from March and the second number is from April. So 99.3%. So if a house is priced at $100,000, it's going for $99,030, which again, when this number is above 100,000, guaranteed that there's quite a few multiple offers occurring in that area. And if it's below, you're especially around the 99 to 100% range, or like high 90s range, you're still probably seeing some over asking offers or multiple offers. But the data will kind of skew that based on how many are happening on each side, whether it's below asking or above asking. Single family monthly comparison. This is just our base kind of what is the average house in that region going for. So there's the single family and then there's the condo monthly comparison, a couple lines down there. Single family, obviously, we saw a bit of a drop to 735. Again, this can vary, especially in a neighborhood like Bedford, where you got a big mix of where homes are priced. Price per square foot, again, this is based on the total living area of the property, so that's pretty self-explanatory. Condo monthly comparison, same thing as the single family monthly comparison. Again, this can vary in Bedford, especially too, where you do have some of those waterfront condos or townhouse style condos down there by the Sobeys, and then up in the hills and whatnot, you can find some cheaper options. Price per square foot, again, same thing there. You got 400 in March, 284 in April. Okay, Bridgewater, again, this is kind of a commuter area, about an hour on a divided highway, or most of the way on a divided highway. Total sales and days on market is 8 and 6. Slight drop in total sales and pretty big drop in days on market. So pretty guaranteed to have a pretty significant seller's market down there. Showings per listing and new listing, 5.1. They're going fast. New listing 7, right? So a little bit of a drop, which is unusual, obviously, when we move in the spring. Sale price to list price percentage, 99.8%. Single family monthly comparison, we saw a pretty steep incline to 467,500. So down in Bridgewater, you can also get some riverside homes or whatnot that maybe, and there's some nicer homes down there as well. Price per square foot, slight drop to $195. Clayton Park and Rockingham. Total sales and days on market, saw total sales go up to 38. Days on market at 6, so still quite low, same as in March. Showings per listing and new listing is slight drop to 11.9 for showings per listing, and new listing stayed the same at 41. Sale price to list price percentage dropped almost a percentage point to 101.5%, so still over asking. Single family monthly comparison went up from 565 to 614. Price per square foot also went up $8 to $289, and the condo monthly comparison went up about $7,000 to $381,000, while the price per square foot dropped to $261. Okay, Cole Harbour, Nova Scotia, home of Sidney Crosby and Nathan McKinnon, both out of the playoffs now. Total sales and days on market, 18. We saw an increase of, I guess, 6 units, and days on market dropped to 4. So that's pretty decent drop there. Showings per listing, the new listings 9.4, a little drop there, and new listings went up by 1 to 23. Sale price to list price percentage, we're seeing some significant over asking here, 104.5%. Single family monthly comparison, again, you're pretty consistent here with price points, 445,000. So you're seeing that bit of an increase there in that price range out there. Price per square foot went down by $14 to $230 per square foot. All right, Dartmouth, one of our larger areas that we looked at. Total sales and days on market, 44, bit of a drop there. And 5 days on market staying same. Showings per listing and new listing went up a little bit to 11.6, and new listings dropped actually to 45. Sale price to list price percentage is up to 102.4%. So for such a big region with so many sales going on, you're going to find some significant over asking. Pretty wide variation in price points in Dartmouth. Single family monthly comparison really only dropped $6,000 to $465,000. Price per square foot is up to $271 a square foot. Condo monthly comparison is up $14,000 to $415,000, and price per square foot in condos is down $15 to $365 per square foot. Downtown Halifax. So we only pull from condos here because there's really not too many houses to pull from except for in Schmidtville. And then there's some multi-units down there as well. Total sales and days on market is 9 total sales. Days on market dropped to 21 from 30. Showings per listing and new listing is down 0.2% to 4.6 showings, and new listings is down 2 to 5. So price to list price percentage dropped from 100% to 96.3%. So might be a bit more of a buyer's market there. Condo monthly comparison is down significantly from 680,000 to just a hair under 400,000. Price per square foot, however, only changed a little bit from 691, moving to 686 in April. Eastern Passage in Cow Bay. Total sales and days on market went up. Total sales to 19. Days on market went down to 4, very short. Showings per listing and new listing is 6.9 for showings per listing, new listings 23. Sale price to list price percentage. So this is kind of where a lot of military people move. So you might see a few posting, I guess, listings where military members are getting reposted to somewhere else in the country. Sale price to list price percentage stayed the same at 100%. Single family monthly comparison went up from 425 to 470, and the price per square foot stayed the same as at 256. Don't see that too often. All right, Eastern Shore in Lawrencetown, kind of one of our cottage countries, but also you got a Chesapeake and Musquodoboit Harbour there. Total sales and days on market 5, staying the same, and days on market went up to 19, pretty significant climb of 4 times. Showings per listing 5.3, and new listings is 7, staying the same. Sale price to list price percentage is down a little more than 1% to 97.1%. Single family month comparison was 573, now 461. Price per square foot is 243 in March, 202 in April. Enfield, another commuter community. around 40-45 minutes, divided highway into the city of Halifax or downtown core. And again, out by the airport here. Total sales and days on market. Total sales is 21, days on market 26. Pretty significant increase from March where we saw 11. Showings per listing and new listing. Showings per listing up 1 to 6.1, and new listings is up 19 to 38. So pretty significant increase in listings, which may, when you get that amount of volume, it can affect, obviously, if something may have been closer to a seller's market, and then all of a sudden we get that volume and there's not as many buyers looking, then it can change there. Sale price to list price percentage was 98.6. Now it's 96.6. Single family monthly comparison, 531 in March, 527 in April. Price per square foot was 205. It is now 251. Fairview, we're starting to see a bit more movement in Fairview. Total sales and days on market. Total sales stayed the same at 2. Days on market dropped from 75 to 5, very short. Showings per listing and new listing is showings per listing 14.6. That's pretty significant, which shows the demand there. New listings at 5. Sale price to list price percentage is 102.9%. Single family monthly comparison was 339, now 470. Price per square foot was 291, now 404. So there's probably 2 nice homes that sold in Fairview. All right, Fall River, very nice commuter area, 25 minutes to downtown Halifax. Total sales was 9, days on market 36. A bit higher price point here. Specific buyers looking for kind of that woodsy lakeside living with don't mind a little bit of a commute. Showings per listing and new listing. Showing per listing was 6.5, new listings 13. Sale price to list price percentage had a slight drop to 94.9%. Single family monthly comparison was at 622. Now it's at 730. Price per square foot was at 262, is now 249. Hammonds, Plains, and Lucasville. Total sales and days on market. Up 7 to 17, days on market down 2 to 4. So very short. Showings per listing and new listings, 8.5 showings per listing. New listing stayed the same at 31. Sale price to list price percentage went up 0.2% to 100%. Single family monthly comparison was at 827. Now it's at 725. A little drop there. Price per square foot was at 289, down $3 to 286 per square foot. North End Halifax, large area there. Total sales and days on market up significantly in the total sales department to 17, and days on market is doubled to 12. Showings per listing and new listing. Showings per listing at 7.2, new listing down 8 to 20. Sale price to list price percentage is up about 3% to 105.1%. So the North End's throwing some heat there. Single family monthly comparison was at 490. It is now at 475. Price per square foot for the single families was at 475, now down to 425. Condo monthly comparison was at 540,000. Now it's up at 507, down to 507. So there might be some new builds there. There's some cheaper new build condos. I can't recall if they're that price though. They might be a little bit higher. Price per square foot was 407. It is now 619. Actually, that would make sense because their square footage is quite small. So, your bang for your buck there in the new builds. They like to build new build condos are built a little smaller, right? Total sales and days on market. Total sales up to 52. Days on market 8. Showings per listing and new listing up 1.8 to 11.8, and new listings is up to 68. This is one of our largest areas we do in terms of volume. Sale price to list price percentage stayed the same at 100%. Single family monthly comparison was at 530,000, dropped to 460,000. Price per square foot was at $249. Now it's up to 262. The South End Halifax, definitely one of the city's wealthier areas. Of course, there's parts of Bedford too that could stand their ground. Total sales 14, quite a significant amount of movement there. Days on market was 14 as well. Showings per listing and new listings. Showing per listing stayed the same at 7.1, and new listings went down to 17. Sale price to list price percentage was at 99.5, down to 96.2. Single family monthly comparison was at 835,000. Now it's up to 948,000. So that's, surprising, because usually in the South End, we're seeing an average sale price above $1 million, but there are some older homes that haven't been touched in decades, right? So they might sell for a little bit under $1 million. And for 18 total sales, there was quite a few that obviously sold for under $1 million. Price per square foot of single family was at $497. Now it's at $502. Condo monthly comparison was at $405. Now it's at $590. Price per square foot, there was quite a bit of movement in the Goresbrook, which is a bit of a newer build condo right beside St. Mary's, and those are priced decently high and they're smaller, right? So what do we get here? Price per square foot was at $417. It's now at $682. Spryfield, Armdale. Total sales and days on market. Total sales up to 24, days on market 6. So again, we're seeing these lower days on market, which tends to mean we're pushing back into a seller's market. Showings per listing and new listing down to 8.5 from 11, and the new listings is up to 33 from 28. Sale price to list price percentage is at 100.4%. Single family monthly comparison was at $517. It's now at $530. Price per square foot was at $258. It's now at $311. And the condo monthly comparison had to drop from $422 to $373, while the price per square foot also dropped from $380 to $359. All right, South Shore. This is definitely cottage country down here. You've got Lunenburg, Mahone Bay, Chester, Chester Basin, and a couple other smaller towns along there, and obviously houses scattered throughout. Total sales and days on market, we saw 12 and days on market 10. Showings per listing and new listing. Showing per listing was 4.1, and the new listings is pretty big to 19, although we had 26 in the month of March. Sale price to list price percentage down 97.6%. Single family monthly comparison was 300,000. It's now 625. So probably a few oceanfront spots that are selling. Price per square foot was at $267. It's now at $297, up $30. Okay, Sydney, Nova Scotia. This is obviously kind of the capital of Cape Breton Island. Bit of a haul here. You wouldn't be commuting in Halifax from here, but it's another Nova Scotia option. Total sales and days on market. Total sales is 17. Days on market is 4. Pretty hot there. Showings per listing and new listing stayed the same at 6.4. New listings dropped by 2 to 21. Sale price to list price percentage is 100%, same as last month. Single family monthly comparison was 242. It's now 248. Price per square foot was 138. It's now 154. Okay, Tantallon, Hubley. Again, probably 20-25 minutes on a divided highway to downtown Halifax. You got some lakes there, obviously the ocean, and some nice beaches actually tucked in there. Full service community, except for the hospital. They don't have a hospital there. Total sales and days on market. Total sales was 17. Days on market was 5. Pretty steep drop from 15, which shows a bit of a seller's push there. Showings per listing and new listing. Showings per listing 5.6. New listings 23. A sale price to list price percentage actually dropped from 103 to 99.1%. Single family monthly comparison was at 693. It's now at 621. And the price per square foot was at 252. It's now at 276. Timberlea, Beechville. Again, you got a nice golf community there. Tucked right in behind Bears Lake is another new build community. So I've got another video on new build communities on my channel. You can check out for a little bit of info on both those areas. Total sales and days on market, 13 and 8 days on market. Showings per listing and new listings. Showing per listing up double to 11.3, and new listings is up by over 10 to 28. Sale price to list price percentage is up 1.4% to 101.4%. Single family monthly comparison was at 570. It's now at 576, and the price per square foot was at 300. It's now down to 283. Hey, Truro. So again, hour on a divided highway, pretty farming centric town at the crossroads of Nova Scotia, but definitely you could commute in Halifax from here, especially if you're going to Burnside or something like that. It's a little quicker. Total sales and days on market is 13 and 9 respectively. Showings per listing and new listings, 7.8 showings per listing, new listing is 22, and the sale price to list price percentage is up a bit to 99.6%. So strong sellers market there. Single family monthly comparison was at 320,000. It's now down to 244. Sale price to list price, price per square foot was at 165. It's now at 173. West End of Halifax. So again, this is a great little neighborhood tier. Total sales and days on market. Total sales dropped to 13. Days on market was at 6. Showings per listing, new listing 8.5 and 22 new listings. Sale price to list price percentage up to 100% even. Sale price, single family monthly comparison was at 800,000. It's now down to 750,000. Price per square foot was 440. It's now at 452. And Windsor, this is our last one here. So another hour-long commute. You're out by the Bay of Fundy, about 10 minutes to wine country there. Lots of kind of bit of a farmer's area, more vegetable centric. They got good soil down there. Total sales and days on market. Total sales is 12. Days on market is 7. Showings per listing and new listing is 7.6 and 23. The sale price to list price percentage dropped from 100% to 98.7%. The single family monthly comparison was at 307. It's now at 345. Price per square foot was at 218. It's now at 224. All right, folks. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little slideshow. And once again, I'm Tom Moore. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. We come up with one of these every month and other videos every week. So have a great day. And I'm going to try to stop recording here if I can. Okay. Bye-bye.